turrets have all the fun.
We have. That is a massive sack.
Thus concludes my McGinnis guide. No, but seriously, this character is weird to talk about right now. First off, one big thing. Hold the fort. I'm a good player now. Holy, I got the accreditation, dude. This character's strange to talk about right now because she's really good, but like, the build theory is non-existent. So what do I mean by that? This character right now asks for one very simple thing, which is for you to have at least Mystic Expansion Arc Surge and Tier 5 ult, or Tier 3 ult, for the Urn. You might say, well, do you not want to be Hangry Spirit 4.9k? So this is, you have it at like, I want to say it's like 7,600, or 8,600, I believe it is. It's 8,600, you have your Tier 5 ult. So, let's compare and contrast, right? And dash jump. So this is, so it's 60 damage a rocket, right? Or with your 4.8k, you can be doing 66 damage a rocket. So like, realistically speaking, you don't need to hit your Spirit 4.8k, right? For the Urn, for the first turn. Which, to be clear, that's all this character does. Literally all this character does is just guarantee an Urn. You just sit very far away and you put missiles onto the Urn, and then like you win the Urn. And then when you win the Urn, you win the game, right? Like that's the whole character. There's nothing else going on. So basically, you could do anything. The world's your oyster. This is just what I think is around the best and most stable way to approach it. We are starting high velocity, going extra health, opening rounds. This is just a very stable opener. Extra health is really good. Opening rounds is really good. You need gun early. You obviously aren't concerned about hitting your Spirit 4.8k, so you can just like buy good gun items for this character's really good gun. Extra Spirit, which like combined with Mystic Expansion, and then this gets you to 3.2k. You want to hit that because it's more damage. Extra Stamina, your 2 stam, and it upgrades an Arcane Surge. Intensifying Mag is another gun item. Mystic Expansion, Arcane Surge. Grit is extremely good. Grit is broken. Grit is busted. You could go Grit earlier. In fact, you could go Extra Stamina earlier. In fact, you could go Mystic Expansion earlier. In fact, you could go Intensifying Mag first. You could swap out Intensifying Mag for Active Reload. You could swap out Active Reload for opening rounds. You could swap out opening rounds for Intensifying Mag. Like, you can literally just do whatever the fuck you want. You can hit green earlier. Like, you can skip out on extra health and go like Grit here, extra stam, and then like reactive barrier here, if that's what the game calls for. This is one of these situations where I hate the deadlock build creator build thing. I hate it so much. I wish I could have like a number of build paths and be like, you should do this here, this here, this here, this here, and like these are the items you should buy in this order. I can't do that. I can't tell you like if they are spirit heavy, like especially spirit heavy, you should go like, I don't know, like enchanters earlier instead of like going for this like no extra health, no grit, and then you go like enchanters giga early. Like if you're into a double spirit lane, there's another spirit character on the team, you could go like high velocity. Honestly, you could just go like high velocity enchanters, opening rounds extra spirit, or you could go like you can do these things. You get one of the items with spirit 4.8k, but like realistically speaking, there's 2 fights that matter, right? It's the 10-minute Urn and the 15-minute Urn. You'll have this for the 10-minute Urn, right? And then like you're getting this and like I guess escalating like spirit, like this is gonna be, I mean like honestly you won't even have this much money. you're sure gonna be like this. Like this will be your 10-minute Urn or something, like, you know, like nearly. I think the best I've done a 20-minute Urn that had, I think, basically exactly this setup. No, not this setup. It was this setup that would be. This would be like a 20-minute Urn setup. Indom is crazy. The thing you have to understand about McGinnis is that she can't parry or use items during ult. So you need ways that are either like, so unstop obviously like covers more of your ult, but you're not buying greater duration. And that's why I don't like metal skin either. I prefer bullet resilience. So Indom is best because it triggers automatically. Indom is bad into Mina and Ivy and is good into Lash, Bebop, a lot of these other characters. Good into Knockdown as well. Like, I mean, like the rest is built, it auto completes, right? Like there are gun investments you can, as you got something you can go. You could go cult sack. I don't see the point. It's just less stable early game, and then there's no like important break point that you're trying to hit with money. How do you play this character? Well, you have a good strong gun and a decent sustain option in lane, and then when the urn spawns, you stand here, or sometimes here, like here, I guess it would be, right? And then if you're on this side, you stand here, or maybe like here, and then for this urn, you could, I think, stand on. Hold on, let me actually check this. I don't know this off the top of my head.
Here's your chance to show. I'll give him hell.
You can't stand on bridge. You can stand up here,
I'm going high.
like so. You can also stand like on. You actually can't. You can't stand. I remember you being able to stand on this side. Well,
Releasing
so you can stall like this, and it's kind of hard to get up here. You could, I think you can get on top. No, you can't get on top of that. You can stand on top of this roof. Like, as long as you're in any remotely safe space, you go up here. You'll notice that this is sort of like one note in the same way that like a lash, you like a lash staging for like a big ult is like, he's gonna get knocked out of the sky. You might. The issue is that nobody is going 10-minute knockdown. Like Paige doesn't go 10-minute knockdown. So like nobody's gonna have an answer for you really. And like, so unless you're getting like solo ulted by a dynamo, there's just not much they can do about you. So you just kind of find like there are more sort of weak, like you can go like here. This is pretty good. No, by the way, you have to, because like you fuck. Wait, is it going through? Oh no, wait, oh yeah, no, because it's like I'm like close enough, or I'm far enough rather. The important thing I want to note here is that like sometimes you can be hitting, it's like here I'm hitting the top of the bridge, you want to hit like here, like you're trying to like kind of snake it under. This is why Mystic expansion is important, because like the old new urn was on this bridge, so you just stood like fucking here and you just rained down, right? But like here you have to kind of like snake it under, so you need to like obviously it's not this bridge, but you know what I mean, like you see how kind of like you need Mystic expansion in order to be hitting like more under the bridge. It's weird. But I don't know, I mean, this character's really good right now. I think she's like top 7 maybe. It's just like your job is one thing. If you need to just die for the play, the urn is more valuable than everything else in the game. The game is decided like 15 minutes, so just like literally like you are just trying to secure the first urn as, oh, by the way, another thing I need to mention, the skill order is fucked up. So like nothing in like, because like look at what your first, because first off, you're obviously any other AP will delay your ult max, which is scary because you need it for the urn, and like I have had to several games in the last game I played, that was my rank up game, they picked up the urn and I was actively farming a camp to get tier 3 ult. And if you don't have tier 3 ult, your ult is doing nothing. Like if you compare it, so it's like so it's like 60, right, with arc surge down to 28, and it's gonna be even less than that. Like let me pull out the because you gotta remember it's 60 with, so it's 60 with arc surge, right?
I can't let the turrets have all the fun.
It's like, yeah, basically 60 pretty much. And then if you're going down this, I cannot believe I'm failing to dash
I'll
down.
give him hell.
You're hitting like 32 and you have less range. So you absolutely need 5 AP in this. So any other investment in any other ability is going to delay it, which is scary because you need it for this. And like, it's kind of hard to get, it's easy to get 1,000 souls per minute, like it's easy to have 11k souls by 11 minutes, but it's hard to have 10k souls by 10k minutes or 10 minutes, if that makes any sense. Like, I end up aligning to like 7 or 8k souls at 10 minutes. So I think it is better to kind of presume that like you are going to be under your goal and just be absolutely certain that you're gonna hit it. The other thing is that this character does not have a single lane spike AP. Mini turrets are bad. Oh yeah, but I'm not doing like turret investment. You'll see like I'm doing alt into med spec into 1 in turret into wall max. You could go not 1 in wall, or you can go not 1 in turret and then go wall max, or like you go like alt med spec 2 in wall turret max, or 1 in wall and then turret max. Like you could go that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have one ability. 2 eventually, like once you're sieging the base, you have med spec 2. Med spec is nice. I'm not even taking gun spikes. You don't need it. You need like this for lane, but everything else is gonna be your ult. So like you can hit active reload. You can go active reload. I had active reload as part of my main build. If McGinnis ult gets nerfed, you should like reincorporate active reload. But like it doesn't. Right now it doesn't matter. Right now you literally just like have a really good 10-minute ult, and then that probably wins you the game. You are just like that. That's your whole character. That's it. That's all I got to say. Stand in a good place and ult the urn. And if your team can't contest urn, like there's not like your character is useless. I'm sorry, because like, you know, I hate to like get into sort of philosophical discussion, but like the issue with McGinnis was always that like she had no way to be in a fight that she wanted, which is a fight where you are far away and everyone is forced to clump up, right? Now, like old urn, that was an amount of time to secure, was actually great for McGinnis. But like mid is like, where is your good angle into this pit? It's like out here, but like everyone can see where the missiles are coming from. Here, dude, you're dead if you stand here. So like now that we have this new urn, this character is good because everybody, like, it brings everybody down to your level of like, now they gotta stand there and hit the fucking urn. So like, that's the one reason this character is good. If urn gets reverted, if McGinnis ult gets changed, like she's on the board. But like, I will say, I think even if McGinnis ult gets changed, as long as it doesn't go like sub 50 damage, I think you're still fine. And obviously it's like, you know, I'm at 0 boon, so it's not even like representative. Actually, I think it's level 9. I believe it's level, no, it's not level 9. What is it? I'm gonna alt tab. It's level 12. So like with this. So the total actually comes out to, it's like 63. So as long as it doesn't, yeah, so I think as long as it never goes like sub 50 damage with this amount of AP and this amount of spirit, you're probably fine. The character's okay, I think. You'll live. That's about all I have to say. She's really good right now. She's like free elo, I think, pretty much. And I really do mean free elo, because like all of the like dynamism and like skill expression of like having to position properly for this ult, it's like the ult is basically guaranteed now, because it's like no one can really stop it in the game. You'll just die for any play you're going for. You'll die to secure the urn always. Your life is so much less valuable than the urn. Never, I guess the one thing I'll say is never pop your urn in your ult in jungle fights unless you're buying compress. But like even then, it's like it's like still 100 seconds cooldown, so it's like really scary. You'll always have ult for urn if you don't pop it in jungle fights, but sometimes you pop it in jungle fights, you won't have ult for urn, which is very scary. It's like this thing of you always want the guaranteed value. So never, like, if you could ult a jungle, if you can ult a jungle fight, and that could result in a 2-player surplus for Urn, that's bad. Don't do that. Just fight the Urn even, because you're better at fighting the Urn than you are fighting a jungle fight. So always hold ult for the Urn, and like always die for the play. That's it. That's the character. You just stand far away and you just ult the Urn. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. Build code in pin comment. I'm not doing like a spreadsheet for this because like I can tell you what's good. It's all the things that let you do that. Bye.